Alright, so hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shevy P. For those of you that are new, welcome, and for those of you that are subscribers already, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing something that I want to call 10 things I wish I could have told my younger self, because in just about a month I'm gonna be 21, and although it might not seem like a big thing for a lot of people, for me it really is, because this is the age where, you know, you're legal everywhere. People say your 20s really determine where your life goes and stuff like that. But also because my little sister, she's 18 right now, and so she going through that rocky path of life where you're losing friends, things happening, your body changing, all of that. So I hope that this video would serve as just a moment of growth for me personally, but also to all my younger subscribers. I hope that this little advice that I wish I could have told my younger self would help you in some way. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so that you can be notified when all of my videos go live. Like, comment and share, and now we'll jump right into the video.
Okay, before the video starts, I don't know if y'all know, but the weather in Barbados is ridiculously bipolar. Like, the sun was just out and it's pouring already, so if you hear anything in the background, please forgive me. That's Mother Nature and it's not my fault. Okay, so let's jump into the video.
So the first thing I wish I could tell my younger self is that overthinking gets you nowhere. When I was younger, overthinking was all I used to do. I used to think like,
oh my god, what happened if this situation don't happen? What happened if this person don't like me?
And my thoughts just used to run wild, and honestly, it just used to put me in a more worse position than I already was in. Overthinking literally gets you nowhere. It just freaks you out more. It doesn't help you with your situation, and you don't get to move on. You just keep thinking, you stay in the same position, creating thoughts that probably ain't even gonna happen, and you just start to mentally mess with yourself. So the first thing I wish I could tell my younger Chevy is that overthinking gets you nowhere. So just think, and whatever comes to your mind. Second piece of advice I would give to myself is to be patient. I mean, when you're going through those teen years, you kind of want everything to happen fast, and when things start to move slow, you kind of don't know what to do. But I wish I could tell myself to be patient, that everything will happen in time. There's no need to rush the journey, because it's a journey for a reason. Just be patient and wait. People say good things happen to people that wait, so just wait. And wait doesn't mean don't work though, but just wait, and what's for you will come to you, and everything that's supposed to happen to you will happen. Another thing I would love to tell my younger self is that you will make mistakes. So sometimes we like to think our life is perfect and that we are perfect individuals and that we won't mess up. But wrong, that is not true at all. You will make mistakes in almost everything you do, and mistakes are in your life for you to learn from them, not for them to sort of define you or stunt your growth or anything like that. You're supposed to encounter a mistake, learn from it, and move on, and whatever you learn from it should become a part of your life so that you don't make that mistake again. So as soon as you realize that mistakes come because you need them to come to help you to grow as a person and as an individual on a whole, you'll be okay with making mistakes. Sometimes in the moment you make a mistake and you feel like you want your life to end, but that's just not the reality of it. Mistakes are gonna help you grow. Hard work pays off, but don't kill yourself. When I was growing up, I was a hard worker in anything that I do. Perfection was something that I always strive for, and I had to learn the hard way that perfection really doesn't exist. But that didn't mean that it turned me into somebody that didn't work hard. Everything that I did, I worked hard, and I think that's why I'm where I am today. But what I would like to tell myself is that sometimes you need to give yourself a break. I think that I could have done more socially while I was younger, but I was always in something that demanded my time, and so I worked hard all the time. But just know that working hard does define you as a great individual. It shows that you have true and genuine ambition. But at the same time, while you're working hard, don't kill yourself, but ensure you enjoy that every single thing that you are working hard for. That makes sense? Be proud of your accomplishments. this was something that I had struggled with. And no, you don't want to seem pompous or cocky or anything like that, but at the same time you must be proud of what you have achieved. While I was growing up, I was involved in a lot of things, and half of the time I was in competitions or received awards for good performance and stuff like that. And sometimes I kind of struggled with telling people about what I had accomplished and not telling them, because you find that sometimes maybe your friends might not be doing stuff that you're doing, and you don't want to come off as if you're showing off on them, you know what I mean? So that was something that I really struggled with, but I learned that that's just how life is, and once you're proud of something that you worked hard for, then you have all rights to flaunt it. Working hard for it gives you the right to be proud of your accomplishment. So whether it's a queen show you went team for, or you just did well in your academics, whatever it may be, just ensure that you are proud of what you worked for as an individual. You worked for it, so flaunt it, but be humble. One important thing I wish I could tell my younger self, and I hope that all my young subscribers are listening: you will lose friends and you will make friends. Sometimes the friends you lose might be friends that you've been friends with for like 7+ years, and you're gonna make friends that you're gonna meet in 1 or 2 years, and y'all gonna click like you've been friends forever. That's just how the circle of life is. You outgrow people, and that's the truth. It might not be that you fall out and I had big bruising and things like that, but sometimes you just outgrow people and you have to move on with your life as they move on with theirs. So losing friends, sometimes it could be bad, yes, but it's going to hurt, yes, but you will make friends and you will lose friends. But that's just how life goes. It just means that sometimes you're growing and you might be growing faster than the people you've been friends with, and so you have to move on, leave them. But that doesn't mean that you are any better than them or you're a better friend or anything like that. It simply means that you are growing, and so you'll make friends and you'll lose friends.
God, you put it and I lose in life. But anyway, we're pushing through.
The next thing that I have on my list is that life is good mostly, but not always. Meaning you're gonna have your down times, you're gonna have your ups, but ensure that you enjoy your ups so that when you are down, you know to look up. That makes sense? That way, whenever you're having something that's good, or when life is good and everything just seems to be falling into place, enjoy it. Because there will be times where it seems like everything is just falling apart, and you can't do anything but try to grab the pieces as they fall apart. But that's just how life is. Life is good. You're going to fall down, but always ensure that you get up and dust yourself off. Remember, falling down doesn't make you a failure. Staying down does. Find your voice. No, it may not be easy to stand up and speak up for yourself or what you believe in, but once you do it, it'll be an empowering moment for life. Once you find your voice and you don't allow people to walk over you or belittle you, and you just stand up for yourself respectfully, not necessarily like brawling out and abusing and bacchanal and all of that. Once you know how to stand up for yourself and respect people's opinion while you respect your own self, and you find your voice to say what you need to say and speak up when you need to, you'll be somebody that's empowered and ready to take on anything in life. That was something I struggled with. Whenever things got bad for me or I needed to say something, I generally would just shut down and stay quiet and let the situation pass over. That's who I was, until I learned that staying quiet doesn't get you what you need, and sometimes it doesn't even solve the problem that you're having. And I had to learn the hard way to find my voice and speak up for what made me mad or what made me sad. So as long as you find your voice and you are able to do that, then you will be ready for life and on your way. Be yourself and accept yourself. So something I struggled with was that everybody couldn't tolerate my big laugh. Some people found my laugh very infectious, some people found it annoying, and some people just couldn't handle it at all. But that was me. I wasn't changing my laugh to please you, or I wasn't changing who I was to please you. That's just how you have to be. So be yourself. If you have big hair that doesn't listen to you, allow your hair to be big and get bigger. If you have big eyes that stare at everybody, love your eyes and love yourself. Just be yourself. If you have a big rambunctious laugh like me, laugh, and when the joke's sweet, laugh harder. That's just what you have to do. As long as you accept yourself for how God created you in His image and likeness, and you learn to love yourself for who you are and not for who persons want you to be, then you will be a force to be reckoned with, because nobody can try to define you after you have already defined yourself. So love yourself, accept yourself for who you are, and be yourself. Last thing I would like to tell my younger self is to create a path for yourself. Oh, I hear that thunder. Last thing I would like to tell myself is to create a path for yourself. Yes, you're going to have role models and you're going to have people that you look up to, people that inspire you and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean that you have to be them. You just look up to them for different, what do you call those things? Not elements, but different attributes that they might possess and as an individual that you like or you would like to be. But aspiring to be them, I think that's the wrong idea that we like to teach each other. I think you should look up to them, yes, for what they have, but try to be yourself. Whatever they may have, try to apply it to your situation and make it you. So even though you may look up to people, even though you may look up to people, you shouldn't strive to be them. Strive to be yourself. Yes, they inspire you, but strive to be yourself. Create a path for your own self. Create your own path. If it's something that you want to do and people are telling you not to do it, but you know in your head that's what you want to do, walk your path and do what you need to do. That's just how life is, you know. You can't always listen to people. Sometimes you have to do what's best for you. So always remember to walk your own path. That it doesn't matter if you created it. As long as you walk your own path, you'll be okay. Okay? Alright everybody, so we've come to the end of another Shevy P video. If you made it to this clip, then it means that you made it through to the entire video. To everybody that still watches my videos, thank you. I know I've been uploading slowly, but right now school got me. Trust. School got your girl. Right? I'm hoping that as long as I get past this midterm period and I've submitted all of my assignments, I could start uploading frequently again. But thank you guys for sticking with me, and be sure to stay tuned because I have some good ideas and videos. Also comment below some pranks idea because I want to prank somebody, so comment below some prank ideas. Thank you guys again. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to Shevy P. Thanks for joining the family, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.